signs, welcome in. Let's see what's going on with your energy for the next 24 hours. So if you are returning back and you are upright in your heart, thank you for being that way in the earth. You're very rare and you're special. And I welcome you back if you understand what this channel is about. We don't mess around here if you are new. And I'd just like to tell you a little bit about myself. I look at crazy. People got psychological problems and things like that, and we ask that the Most High God just call them out and correct and give people a chance to turn from crazy and get their mind back. And if they don't want to, then God will stomp them out of the earth and they'll go straight to a place of hell, even in this realm, until they leave. We deal with demons, folks. We deal with people that are infiltrated with demonic entities. They're opened up to mind control and just a lot of psychological problems in the earth with people because of what people, allow to come into their mind space and to allow people to program. Okay, a lot of television programming is programming people. A lot of the internet and things that you may choose to listen to has a lot of programming to it as well, and it is the truth. It definitely is the truth. And so we just look at things from a spiritual point of view, and we deal with criminals. Okay, and so I'm definitely dealing with some criminals that they don't realize that God Almighty is going to get the last say in what they think they're trying to do. God's just setting you up for a freaking fall like you've never had before, touching some of us you have no business touching. You're in error, and you're a disgrace to society. And I'm disgusted with you freaks. I really am. And if you're new and you're going, God, well, let me just tell you what that happened. And I'm going to tell it all day today. So last month and this month, my YouTube ads, not my ads, because I don't have ads on any of my commercials. I have just commercials, just the regular commercials that come across. It stated that they sent my payment to me, and I went to go look at where it's supposed to be sent, and nothing's been changed. I went back to check it. Everything's still put into the system the way that I did it from the very beginning when I started being a YouTube partner, and the payment did not arrive, and it did not reflect what YouTube was saying that they did pay. And it happened last month the same way. And last night when I was reading for the Zodiac, I'm a Sagittarius, and I was reading for Sagittarius. And I read differently than a lot of people, so that the cards are read different here, so you'll learn them in a new way. But anyway, a combination come out of the deck with two cards that made the word that stated somebody was trying to secretly figure out how to withdraw money out of somebody's account. And at the bottom of the deck was the Nine of Pentacles, and which in the reverse of the Nine of Pentacles has a meaning of mishandling somebody for their money. And that's happened twice, two months in a row. And I have recorded evidence against this. They fixed it last month for me when I got on live and talked about it. And I have the transaction fee and everything, the number and everything. That stuff can be traced. And the person thinks that they're all that in a bag of chips because of, I guess, where the person thinks that they sit. But you actually sit in hell is where you actually sit. You actually sit in a place of freaking hell. Your mind's warped in some type of demonic, my God, place. You're a piece of filth. And it hasn't been fixed yet, but it better get fixed real quick, folks. It better get fixed real quick. I'm dealing with a coward. I'm dealing with a freaking coward. They like to do stuff behind the scenes, and you're just a freaking coward. So if you have a YouTube channel, folks, you might want to, if this person's doing it to me, they're doing it to other people as well. They're just a little stupid actor. They're the most ugliest piece of nuts that I've ever dealt with in my life. They're gross on the ends. I can't say enough nice words that are cutting them down. I want to put my fist in their face, and I will have my day. Oh, I will have my day with this piece of freak. We have a Lord here, and my Lord is the Lord of Lords and the King of Kings, not yours. Some boss figures out here, some authority figure, a teacher card, a parent card, anybody in authority, a real estate agent energy could go back to that card as well. We have the thief that's out here. Somebody's in anxiety. You should be in anxiety. Those who trap shall be trapped, and stupid, nasty, filthy, dirty, demonic mice go into traps. So in the next 24 hours, you're dealing with some type of a energy like this. We also have the journey here coming out. So somebody taking a trip, maybe lied about a trip, something like that, where they went. Some type of I'm getting rat poison in food. I had food poison come out yesterday in a reading that I did. So those of you who may be dealing with somebody that you might think is really cute, it just came out in the earth reading as somebody's real cute, but they're a trick and they're stupid. They're really stupid on the inside. They're book smart, but they crazy. They'll be crazy somewhere. Okay, they're a thief, they're a liar, they're a cheat, and maybe they are a waiter. I don't know. Maybe you're a waiter and you got thief from. I don't know. It could go that. If you're upright all day long. If you're not, you're not. You're a piece of crazy if you're not. Something about going out to eat or a waiter or something like that is out here. We have that the wicked works a deceitful work, but to him that sows righteousness shall be a sure reward. The word reward just came out on a reading that I just did. Thank you, Jehovah, because I do, like a lot of you all in your world, sow righteousness so people come out of this nonsense. God's word's not going to return to him void. So you wicked people, go ahead and work some deceitful work, but those people who are going to sow righteousness, we're going to have a sure reward. You cannot withhold things that are rightfully ours. It says, Jehovah shall go forth as a mighty man, and he shall stir up jealousy like a man of war. And he shall cry, yea, roar, and he shall prevail against his enemies. He says, I have a long time holding my peace, saith Jehovah, and I've been still, and I have been still and have refrained myself. Now will I cry like a travailing woman, and I will destroy and devour at once. We have a waiter out here. God's fixing to eat him up, somebody, in a really big freaking way for working a deceitful work out here. Ain't ever going to pay off for you. It's called cray. I got psychological problems. You do. You really do. Anyway, the Most High says he's going to devour at once. And he says, I'm going to make waste mountains and hills and dry up all their herbs. And I'll make the rivers islands, and I will dry up the pools. And I will lead the blind by a way that they knew not. And I'll lead in paths that they have not known, and make darkness light and crooked straight. And I will not forsake them. Thank you, Jehovah. Stomp them out. You all need to make a way. Because my Lord is coming through, and he's going to stomp on some freaking nasty mice. We don't have to put up with this nonsense. Show me air energy, Jehovah. What else do you want to say about this energy for the next 24 hours? I'll say it again. What would you do if you were in my shoes, folks? And some of you all are in my shoes, and I'm not talking to you here. I send you love and light because I get what you're going through. But those of you just sitting by watching the stupid nonsense go on, or you are the crazy doing the stuff, I don't know. What are you going to do when it's you? Well, actually, what's going to take place when it is you, because you just sit there, or you are the one doing it. Most I said when it happens to you, he says, when it happens to you, he says, I'm going to laugh at you, and you're going to call out and say, hey, help God, help God. And he says, I'm not going to answer you because you wouldn't answer when somebody was going through that stuff. What comes around goes around. We don't have no excuses for this nonsense to be in our earth realm. We're supposed to be relieving things when we see some stuff and pointing our finger in some freaking filth bag's face saying, what do you think you're doing to another person? Who do you think you are getting into somebody's account? What in the hell do you think you're doing? Because you're from hell. Loyalty situations, plotting, working slow on some stuff, making choices, and a freaking defeat out here on some enemy because God is getting up. There is positive and negative coming out here. This is a whirlwind on somebody that's going to take place. We're not moved by you people. We get up and we correct it. And then you guys at the end of it, when God gets up and goes through the land in a really big freaking way, however he's going to come up on somebody in the next 24 hours and give them a freaking whirlwind, we're just going to step back and we're going to go with God. He's going to take us to a place where you people can't be found. We're going to worship our King of Glory while y'all are sitting there in the hell that you belong to go to. Show me this plotting, because somebody did plot something out here. They did something around an intimate relationship. There's the stupid devil and the fool. Somebody is a fool. Somebody got enticed. This word goes back to persuading somebody and enticing somebody, and they got tempted out here. Somebody signed something. I guess they signed something. This is the signature out here. Okay, somebody's greedy for gain because they're a filthy, demonic piece of nutcase is what they are. They're a devil. A tower. Something known on the tower. Somebody yesterday when I was reading this combination came out, say yes, and God was telling some people you better watch out because there was a karmic cycle coming back around in your life, and if you said yes to the idiot, you were going to go another whole cycle with the freak. Something like that's out here. Okay, something very karmic out here. Attached to something. We have a big explosive eyewitness actually, because the tower is the eyeball. So, and the eyewitness just came out in wording, and there will be some type of a trial. Somebody got murdered yesterday real hard on my channel. Murder came out, and that is a freaking murderer right there. And in the earth reading, we had shovel tools, and somebody had a secret and all that kind of stuff. So somebody in the eyewitness came out, and this is the eyeball. So we do have earth out here in some of y'all's connections with that. So somebody's lied and thieved, and they're going into a trap. Mice go into traps. Okay, well, your little deceitful work that you worked is getting you down to the pit of hell where you belong. Go home. Somebody can't get out of this loopity loop here with this fool, because the fool has to come back to vomit. The letter L is out here, maybe prevalent, positive or negative. It goes to water and stuff like that. And tribulation, medicine, stuff like that. Some people, you know what? Medicine is not what we need. We need to get off of GMO foods. We need natural things that God gave us. That kind of crap is why some people got psychological freaking problems as well. Just saying, folks, it is the truth. People don't eat right. Their chemical imbalances all over the freaking place. And some of that is because of medicine. Maybe somebody's high on their medicines, done some nonsense out here as well. I don't know. But there's something very karmic around you all in the next 24 hours. And God's saying, look, I've been watching for a long time. And I've kept my mouth shut. But I'm getting up right now. And I'm coming through in a very big destructive way on my enemy. And I'm going to devour at once. I wouldn't want to be on that side, folks. But you can do whatever you want. He ain't going to stand in your way. He says, I get up in my enemy's face. This devil has nothing that it can do when it comes to God getting face to face with the freak. There's protection out here when the will comes out. Social media is out here. It's right here. And people need to begin to run into towers all over the place and begin to expose the people who are a freaking disgrace. You need to have a talk with your kids. That came out real heavy yesterday. Real heavy. A divorce situation. Somebody's ex got some crazy around him. I guess something around a date, or somebody went on a date, or there's a specific time and date to something that is here as well. Locust, grasshopper. Is that Kansas City, Missouri Police Department? Is it? They just got off when I said it. It may have been. Look, that also goes to plagues, spiritually speaking. And I just did another reading, and the Most High brought out a word that said somebody brought a strike straight from Elohim. So whatever they did out here with me in the last 24 hours, and you all as well, somebody, you talking about a strike, whoever did what and touched my account, you fixing it, you fixing me, God Almighty. He fixing to punch you real hard. You brought a plague that's coming to you so freaking hard. You're out of here. That's a destroying. You're destroyed. Dealing with a freaking idiot that just can't freaking stop. Says somebody's made a decision. Yeah, you made a wrong decision. You really made a wrong decision when you touched me ever. A judge is out here. This little judge. This judge. It keeps coming out on my channel. And God Almighty is addressing all the time. What are you, judge? Are you honorable or were you a part of it? I know I'm talking to specific people on my channel. Somebody who mocks people all the time. Well, you're a devil. God's getting up. He's tired of looking at you. He's tired of addressing people. He's tired of it. How dare you? Somebody who is high in their forehead is here. Also, somebody who wears like a turban is also being addressed out here as well. Something on the radio is here. Is it the day that it rained? Boy, I got to thinking about you. The day that it rained. I wrote that song. You didn't. You didn't have the right to have some little housekeeper go do something a little sexual to the maintenance guy and come into my house while I was on a trip and thinking that you're going to murder me in the process and take it and sign in the contract for it. No, honey, I don't think so. Something about the morning time. Blessed is the one who runs not from the truth. What's it going to be, folks? Because there's a whirlwind coming out here on some people. I don't really know. What are you, a sheep or a goat? Are you a devil? Are you going to heaven or hell? I don't know. God's going to do something out here. It was your choice.